What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to MLB The Show 20 Road to the Show featuring Joey Gardner. You'd figure it being a week and a half with the game, you'd get used to saying 20, but not me at all. We are back as a Detroit Tiger. Gardner in his rookie year. We are getting close to the end of the season. We are in September, so we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 series left, and those are all going to be played tonight. We're going to finish off the season. We are eliminated from playoff contention, so as the title says, we are playing for Pride. Just looking to go out on the, go out in rookie or in Gardner's rookie year as a, on a hot streak. Just try to look good. Looking at the rookie of the year candidates, Gardner right at the top. I mean, that's our competitor, Luis Robert, hitting 286, 9 home runs, 29 RBIs. Yeah, Gardner is hitting 332, 25 home runs, and 67 RBIs. It's like he's been there. So, yeah, looking at the stats, Gardner's improved quite a bit in the hitting category, not so much in the fielding category. This year, hopefully we can get the fielding up a little bit, but the hitting still has plenty of work despite the average and home runs. Our next series is up against Boston in Fenway Park. Gardner's coming into the stream with a 3.32 average, 25 home runs and 67 RBIs, and I believe a 4 ERA or just below. Let's play the next appearance. Let's get to Fenway facing Chris Sale. Let's see, who can we become bros with? Oh, Cameron, we becoming bros, man. We're becoming bros. We may have had a rough year, but still something to play for. There's not really anything to play for. Stepping stone. Let's just show her not. Yeah, we are going to crush their dreams. And we sat the first game. We lost 10-0. Holy crap. Well, next up is against Eduardo Rodriguez. Gardner is cleaning up, batting fourth. Okay. All right. So be it. Gardner getting a lot of boosts out from his teammates. That's always a positive sign. As you see those stats right there, Gardner, his stolen base is a little bit lower than I'd want him to, but based on the action pitches, it's hard to really get any stolen bases. All right, we are in Fenway Park to take on them disgusting Red Sox. They have a 72 and 69 record, which compared to the rest of the league in the AL East actually isn't too far off. I think I saw in the left field, like their standings are like, what is it? Yeah, they're 2 games out of first, so they're not looking too bad right now. The Yankees are holding it, but it's not looking too great for. It's still a very close race for all of them. Detroit, on the other hand, they're screwed. They're eliminated from their position. Nothing they can do. Top of the second, Gardner's leading off. 3.32 is his average. 4-seam, change, cutter, and 2-seam is what Eduardo Rodriguez brings to the table today. Let's see what he is going to pitch my way. That's a 4-seam below the knees, ball 1. We're looking to, just kind of keep the Red Sox out of playoff contention, just because that's what we're here to do. We're here to ruin dreams. We got 3 games to do it because we sat the first one. We lost that one. All right, we got a 3-0 count against Eduardo. Probably going to take this next pitch because I'm not really good against lefty-lefty. And it's a changeup below the knees. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk for Gardner. That's going to bring up Jonathan Scope, who is hitting 273 on the season. He has a 1-2 count. Gardner at first. The pitch is going to be popped into left field. The shortstop is underneath it. He'll make the catch. And that's out number 1. Scope, good swing, but you didn't get far. Jake Rogers coming up. We're giving him a boost as well. He's hitting 231 on the season, so a little boost would be great for him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's going to be grounded to third. The throw over to second is in time for the fourth. The double play is in full effect. The Red Sox get out of the inning unscathed. That's unfortunate. I always like to lead off the inning with a hit, and it sucks when it doesn't amount to anything. We're going to try to drive in a run here. We got a runner at second. Eduardo Rodriguez still out there. First at-bat, we were walked. We have 2 outs, runner at second in the top of the 4th, down by 1. Let's see if Gardner can hit this one into left field. It is down the left field line. It is going to be, caught. I thought that was going to bounce off the wall. Instead, that was a loud final out of that inning. Damn, I thought I had that one. That is tough. All right. This one's going to be popped behind Gardner. He's right there to make the catch, and he will do so for the first. Oh, shoot. Throw it in. Throw it in. Thought I pushed the bumper or the button, but it decided not to register, which, I mean, is fine because it didn't mean anything, but it sucks. Well, it's 2-0 now, but top of the 7th, Rodriguez still out there. Runner at first, 1 out. Gardner trying to get a hit here. Let's see if he can make that happen. That is just outside for ball 1. I'll take those calls any day. I will certainly do so. The 1-0. That one's going to be dribbled up the middle into center field for a base hit, so that will be a single for Gardner. He'll advance the runner over to second. Still only 1 out, and we are still down by 2, but I love it when that goes my way. All right, that brings up Jonathan Schoop with 1 out. Let's see if he can bring any of us home. The 1-2. Looked at 2-2. All right. Messing with me here. They're messing with me. Here is the 2-2 to Schoop. Looked at, and the count is now full. Runners will not be on the move because there's still only 1 out. But the full count pitch to Jonathan Schoop is going to be lined into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. The runners will only advance 90 feet. Oh, that gets past the... Ooh, they got lucky because that was a wild throw, but the runners were staying right where they were, and that might come back to bite us, honestly, because we could have taken I mean, unfortunately, I had no choice, but I think the runner in front of me could have gotten home. Either way, that's going to bring up Jake Rogers, who is 0 for 2 on the game. 0-1 count, 1 out. It's going to be grounded to first. He'll throw over to second for the force, and the double play once again is in full effect against Rogers, his second of the game. Oh, there's a 2-2 count for Xander Bogaerts. He is 1 for 3 on the game. Runner at first, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox still lead 2-0. And now it is going to be 4-0 because that one is bouncing. Oh, it bounced off the wall, but it's a home run. Bounced over the wall. It's a 2-run shot for Xander Bogaerts, and the Red Sox now lead 4-0. In the top of the 9th, though, the Detroit Tigers trying to mount a comeback. It is now 5-3. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the 9th. Lefty on the mound. Hernandez. Let's see what Gardner can do against him. That's going to be a strike. Strike 1. We just got to find our pitch and drill it. The 0-1. Oh, that was a good pitch. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like those curveballs. Well, anyway, we're down 0-2. The pitch. Inside 1-2. Gardner is 1 for 2 on this game. Trying to go 2 for 3 if he can do so. The 1-2. No, I meant to check swing, but Gardner is bad at that, and we swung and missed. And that will do it for this game, dropping the first 2 in Boston. We got to turn that around. Eduardo Rodriguez got player of the game. He absolutely shut us down. He absolutely did. We're going back to Fenway. We got 2 more games against them. We're trying to play Ruiner, but we are only helping their case. And it's going to be Marcus Walden on the mound. 4.57 ERA. The Red Sox trying to keep their postseason hopes alive. Look at those stats versus lefties and righties. Gardner's almost hitting 300 against lefties. It's just the power is definitely not there. This guy has a slider, cutter, four-seam, and sinker. Great. I love it when pitchers have a slider as their primary pitch. That's going to cause for a fantastic... I hate it. All right. Oh, we almost had that one. As you saw at the bottom right of the screen, the Red Sox are only a game out of the division now, so we're trying to knock them down a little bit. As that one's going to be grounded up the middle into center field, a base hit for Gardner. So he is leading off the 2nd inning. with the single, and hopefully that'll get some offense going as Austin Romine will come up to the plate, hitting .246 on the season. He has a 1-2 count, nobody out, and a runner at first. Gardner will be on the run because he likes to do that. That one's going to be grounded back to the pitcher, so the only play will be at first because Gardner was on the run, breaking up the double play, so it's only 1 out, and Gardner's at second. Joel Lugo's coming up. Haven't seen much of him as of late. Good to see him back out there. He has a 1-1 count, hitting .250 on the season. Runner in scoring position at second. The pitch. It's going to be grounded into right field. It is going to be a base hit. Gardner is rounding third. He is heading home. The throw home, not in time. Gardner gives the Tigers the lead. 1-0 in the top of the second. Barely made that work, but Gardner was able to squeeze in there. All right, Rafael Devers at the plate. The pitch is going to be bouncing off. Oh, that's not bouncing off the wall. That's going over the wall. It's a solo shot for Rafael Devers, number 14 on the season. The camera is even disgusted with it. But, yep, that was yet again another home run I had to watch go over my head. Jackie Bradley Jr. is coming up, hitting .247 on the season. The pitch is going to be lined into left field. Gardner's tracking it. He'll make the catch for out number 1 in the bottom of the third. All right, Gardner's coming up 1 for 1 in the game. Top of the fourth, still tied at 1 after that solo shot that we watched go over our head. Same pitcher out there. Let's see if Gardner can get another hit. The pitch. It was a cutter. Did not cut, though. Gardner is just racking up Rookie of the Months right now. You think he's been like June, July, and August. I'd have to check. He was at least July and August. I can guarantee that, but maybe I'd have to check for June. But that's a pop-up in the center field. Out number 1. Still tied at 1, and no longer the case. Jesus Aguilar is coming up, runner at second, 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox have the lead, 2-1. The pitch is going to be bouncing off the wall, I think. Yep, it will. Gardner's got to track it. What's Gardner doing? There we go. I hate trying to field against freaking Fenway Park. It never goes well, and that's going to be another run for the Red Sox, and the score is 3-1. Kevin Plawecki will come up for the Sox in the bottom of the fifth. Nobody on, 1 away. He was 0 for 1 on the game. They lead by 2. The pitch is going to be lined into left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Unfortunately, shortstop didn't really react to it much. Well, you know, what can I say? It was a well-placed hit. Jesus, we're getting plenty of fielding opportunities today. Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 1 on the game. Has 2 runners on, 1 out, leading by 2. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is tracking it. He'll make the catch at the track. He'll throw it back in. Out number 2. Hopefully we can get out of this inning only down by 2. We do. In the top of the 6th, we're leading off. Nobody on, nobody out. Heath Hembry is the new pitcher. 4-seam slider, curve, and 2-seam is what he is going to be pitching to me today. That one's going to be lined over the first baseman's head into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Gardner is going to round first, head into second with a lead-off double. Hell yeah, that's double number 7 on the season for Gardner, bringing up Austin Romine, who is 0 for 2 on the game, has an 0-2 count in the top of the 6th. Gardner at second. He is stealing third. That one's going to be grounded into right field. It's going to be in for a base hit. Gardner is going to be rounding third and head home. Easy score because he was on the run from second, and it is now 3-2. Red Sox lead, so Gardner is making his base running count. 2 for 3 on the game is Gardner. We're in the top of the 8th, down by 2. Runner at first, 1 out. Lefty on the mound, Josh Taylor. 4-seam cutter, curve, and 2-seam. Fantastic. I hate the cutters against lefties. That reason right there. We were way too early on that swing. Just swung right over it. All right, here's the 0-1. Held up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Held up. Trying not to swing at those stupid pitches at the dirt. We need to find a hit. We're going to find a hit. The 1-1. Oh, that was a fucking beautiful swing to make. And I was nowhere near it. The 1-2. Oh, that was definitely not the pitch. That was a curveball on the outside part of the plate. Gardner will be able to sneak into first without it being a double play, but I don't really think it's all for anything. It's not for much. Austin Romine's coming up 1 for 3 on the game. 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner at first. Gardner will be running because that's what he does. The pitch swung on and missed, so we go out of the inning still down by 2. And now we're only 1 game away from getting swept here in Fenway. Gardner's stats going up, which is always a beautiful sign. Maybe I'm hopefully giving the Yankees some reason to trade for me. It's like, hey, he's hitting well against the Red Sox. Not really. We went 2 for 4 in that game. I forgot what the last game was. Haven't gotten any power against them in the series. But we have 1 more game to try to make that happen. We have dropped the first 3 of the series, and this is game number 4. I skipped that by accident. I did not mean for that. Gardner's hitting number 7 in this game. 335 is what he comes into this game with. Hector Velasquez is on the mound. Changeup, sinker, four-seam, and slider. What are with all these off-speed main pitches? Gosh, this is going to suck. That one's going to be dribbled down the left field line, but easily a foul ball. 0-1. All right, the 0-1 to Gardner. Jesus, I can't time the freaking off speed, especially when it's his main pitch. That's difficult. Well, anyway, we're down 0-2 early in this count. The pitch outside, 1-2. Trying to work our way back the best that we can. The 1-2. Outside, and we are working this count back in our favor. It's still not perfect, but better than being 0-2. It's 2-2. The pitch. That one's going to be drifted into center field. Bradley is going to get underneath it, though, and he will make the catch. Out number 1. That's unfortunate. We had good timing. We just didn't place the PCI right. Either way, top of the 4th, we lead 3-1. Gardner 0 for 1 in this game. Velasquez still out there. Nobody on, 2 away. We up 3-1. The pitch is going to be drilled into left center field. It is heading to the monster. It is going to bounce off the wall. Bradley will get to it. Gardner is going for 3. He is in there with a 2-out triple, number 15 on the season. Gardner has 15 triples this season. He is absolutely working his freaking speed. Nico Goodrum's coming up 1 for 1 in this game. Has a 1-2 count. Runner 90 feet away from scoring. The pitch is going to be popped into center field. Bradley will... Nope, it's going to be Benintendi. He'll make the catch. Out number 3, but we hold on to the 2-run lead. That'll bring up JD Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Here's the 0-1. That one's going to be lined into left field. That'll get down for a base hit, which is not a good sign for us, because it seems like when those happen, we give up 10 runs. We will see as this inning progresses. No, we actually gained a run since that hit. It's now 4-1. John Brebbia is on the mound in the top of the 7th. Nobody on, nobody out. Four-seam slider and change. Hopefully we can get a hit here. The pitch. Oh, that was not the swing I wanted. I thought that was going to be a fastball, but it was a change. The pitch. Oh, it was good timing, too. The freaking PCI. I just can't seem to get it right now. That one's be grounded to Pedroia. He'll throw it over to first, and that is the first out of the inning. Damn. Gardner gets 1 more opportunity. He is 1 for 3 on the game, but he wants to go at least 2 for 4. Get more than 1 hit in this game. We lead 5-1, top of the 9th, 1 out, nobody on. Brebbia still out there. The pitch. Fouled off, because that was higher than it should have been. Very late on it as well. The 0-1. Fouled off. Count is 0-2. No, we keep finding ourselves in these 0-2 counts, and I'm not liking it. The 0-2. Staying alive, barely. We got to get this PCI shit down. We're already almost out of the rookie season. We still don't have the PCI friggin' down. Staying alive, staying alive. Inside, 1-2. Finally leaving one of those pitches alone. The 1-2 to Gardner. Ooh, that was close. Oh, it's 2-2. That could have gone either way. That was right on the line. 2-2. That one's drilled into center field. Bradley will make the catch, though, because that's how Gardner's luck has been as of late, the second out of the inning. Bottom of the ninth, we lead 6-1. Nobody on, nobody out for Jackie Bradley Jr. He is 0 for 2 on the game. The pitch is going to be drilled into left center field. Gardner is at the track. He is underneath it. He'll make the catch. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the ninth. Hoping that we at least don't get swept by the Red Sox. We don't, so at least we can say we took a W in Fenway. Michael Fulmer going the full 9. That's always positive. Let's get back to the clubhouse. Gardner went 1 for 4 with that triple. Not a bad night. I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more, but can't always have it the way you want. Just got to kind of move on to the next one. And plus, you know, especially when it's just playing for Pride at this point, it's nothing but pat statting. But those stats are going up. Or the attributes are going up. That's always what I like to see. Forget about the race. Let's win this month. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I mean, the season's over, like I said. We are merely playing for Pride. Do we even have... Oh, that's right. The expansions aren't much anymore. I was about to say, did the 40-mans happen? But I was like, oh, that's right. That's not the case anymore. Okay, we got one more game of Boost. We are facing Pittsburgh in a 2-game set at home. Let's get to it. Oh, we can work on our hitting. Get that up. Let's see, plate discipline. Yeah, let's get that shit up. I'm not doing any of the mini games though. No, skip. I'm not doing the mini games right now. Just give me the perk. And we sat the first game of a 2-game set. But we're cleaning up in this one. We're facing Jameis Taillon and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, man, I love seeing those attribute boosts. Hitting .333 on the season. Gardner hasn't hit a home run yet today. We'll see if we can get one in this game. Having a better season than Pirates, which is always a positive. It would have been better if, we were able to do something, to kind of lead to a playoff run. But, you know what? It's Gardner's rookie year. Just be happy we got called up at age 18. 1-2 count for Luke Maley here in the top of the second. He is hitting 184 on the season. Rough. Matthew Boyd kind of chugging early on in this game. That one's to be popped into left field. Gardner not going to have to go too far. He'll make the catch, and we are out of the second inning. Still tied, 0-0. All right, Gardner coming up to the plate. Cleaning up. He is hitting .333 on the season. Taillon carries a 4-seam, 2-seam, 12 curve, and slider. Let's see if Gardner can hit a home run at home today. The pitch. Fouled off. I got to stop pulling the PCI too far extreme. We are leading the team in home runs at 25. This team is going to be probably built around Gardner. I don't see us getting traded. If we sucked, it was a possibility, but Gardner's absolutely killing it. Fouled off, and the count is now 1-2. I will only be accepting 1-year deals from the Tigers, though. I will take nothing more unless they force my hand. In that case, I don't have much of a choice. That one's going to be popped into center field. Center fielder's tracking it. It's going to the track. It is going to bounce on the track and off the wall. Gardner is going to go into third with a stand-up lead-off triple. Number 16 on the season. Gardner is almost having as many triples as he does home runs. I mean, he's still got like 8 more to go, but, I mean, the fact that he has more triples and doubles is telling. That was to be grounded to second. That will score the run, so Scope can take the RBI. And there's one out, but we lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. But now it's the top of the fourth. Luke Maley's coming back up. Runner at second. 0-1 count. Tied at 2. Let's see what happens. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is underneath it. He'll make the catch. The runner's going to stay there at second. Good call. You would have been out by a mile. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth now, leading off. Still tied at 2. Taillon's still out there. Let's see if we can get another hit here. The pitch. Held up. Held up. All right, we got a 1-0 count. Let's see what we can make happen. That was not something good. That was a very routine fly ball to center field. He had to actually run that down a little bit, but it's still an out. Doesn't matter. Out number 1. All right, we lead 3-2 here in the top of the 6th. Brian Hayes 0 for 2 on this game. He has a full count, nobody out, runner at first. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner getting a lot of defensive reps in today. He'll make the catch. So at least he's getting that fielding percentage up. He's had a bit of a, he had a bit of a rough streak later in the summer. Hopefully that's been turned around. Taeyeon's still out there as we lead 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Taeyeon still only at 61 pitches. God damn. The pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch and drive.
Come on, we need a home run. I need a home run to feel good. Oh, man, he's throwing fastballs, too. He's like, dude, hit a home run. You want to hit a home run? Have a home run. And I'm just missing it every time. The 0-2. I can't get that many opportunities and screw them all up. But I just did. The 0-2 once again. That one's going to be blooped into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. We're going to stay at first because there's no way in hell we'd make it over to second. Actually would have because he bobbled that one. We have a lead-off single here in the bottom of the 6th, looking to advance our lead even further. I was hoping for a home run, got a bloop single. That will bring up Jonathan Scope, who was 0 for 2 on the game, but drove Gardner in earlier on in the game. 1-1 count, runner at first. The pitch is going to be lined into left field. That'll get down for a base hit, so we'll advance Gardner over to second. Now we have 2 runners on after back-to-back singles, looking to advance our lead as far as we can make it happen. Jake Rogers coming up. He hit a solo home run in the 2nd. He is 1 for 2 on the game. 1-1 count. 2 runners on. Nobody out. Looking to push our lead. He's button, and he missed. All right, ball 2. Will he be bunting this time? The 2-1. Nope, he's swinging. And he's going to pop that or drill that one into left field. Get back in case it gets caught. It got caught. Now go. Oh, that's an ugly throw. Gardner will get over to third easily, and that will put runners at the corners with 1 away in the bottom of the 6th, and that will bring up Duel Lugo, who is 1 for 2 on the game. He is an 0-1 count. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Let's see if he can bring me home. The pitch is going to be lined into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Gardner tagged up just in case, so that will score 1. And the score is now 4-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. All right, we're in the bottom of the 8th now, though, and it is 5-4. Detroit still leading, but Pittsburgh trying to fight back. Cody Ponce is on the mound, 23 pitches. 4-seam cutter, change, and curveball. Let's see if Gardner can get another leadoff hit in this inning. That's a foul ball. Come on. Let's find another hit here. Ah, that was definitely not it. That's going to be a ground ball to second. He'll throw it over to first for the first out. And that should do it for Gardner's game in this one. And Jesus, these injuries keep scaring the crap out of me. And look at that. We blew the lead, but Gardner has the opportunity to walk it off. We have bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, tied at 5. Gardner's going to take a step out, reassess the situation. We have a sinker ball pitcher. He has a sinker, curve, slider, and 4-seam. We need to find a gap and win this game. The pitch. Ooh, I want it. I want the walk-off. I don't think Gardner's had a walk-off yet this year. This is his opportunity. The 0-1. Inside 1-1. I don't care if the walk-off is a walk. I want this walk-off win. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. All right, just fucking get a pitch and drive it. The 2-1. Oh, good pitch. That was a really good sinker. It was going to be called a strike anyway. I thought it was going to be I was trying to hit it opposite way, but I swung too early. God damn it. Either way, the count is 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Prime RBI walk-off win opportunity here. The 2-2. Grounded to second, and this inning will continue with their dumbass AI throwing over to second for the final out of the inning. And that will bring up Brian Hayes in the top of the 10th, 2 outs, runner at first, still tied at 5. He is 0 for 4 in the game. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is there. He'll make the catch, and we are out of this inning. I'm so disappointed that Gardner missed out on the walk-off. We got the walk-off win, which is good, fine and dandy, but it sucks because I was really hoping it would have been Gardner. Instead, Gardner goes 2 for 5 with a triple and single. Let's get back to the clubhouse because that was only a one-game set for us because we only played one game. Alright, so our contact versus righties went down a little bit, deservedly so, because that was a I'm so sad about that. We should have crushed that pitch. Alright, next up we got Minnesota, and then we'll, damn, we only got 2 more sets of games at home. 3 more on the road. It's getting close, it's getting close. Gardner trying to finish off this season on a hot streak. Let's try to keep that going. Let's get into the off day. Let's keep getting our contact up. Let's see, we got that up to a 47. Nice. And we are batting 8th in this game, but we are finally a 70 overall player. Rich Hill is the pitcher for Minnesota, and of course he's a gosh darn lefty. Jesus. How many lefties does the MLB possess? It's like being lefties a rarity, and, you know, MLB found all of them. All right. Let's get on to the next game here at Comerica Park against the Minnesota Twins. We are live on the MLB network for this one. Daniel Norris is on the mound for us. Nelson Cruz will come up to the plate for Minnesota here in the top of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch is drilled into left field, and Gardner, acting surprised, is going to see another home run go over his head. Solo shot for Nelson Cruz, number 39 on the season, and that will give Minnesota an early 1-0 lead. Max Kepler's coming up now in the top of the second. 1 out, nobody on, and we are still down 1-0. Here's the pitch from Norris. That one's going to be popped into left field. This time Gardner is going to be able to make the catch. He does. Out number 1. All right, we're in the bottom of the second. Gardner's coming up. He is hitting .375 in his last 4 games. Obviously, got the lefty on the mound. He's carrying a 4-seam, 12 curve, and slider. So 3 pitches, but 2 of them are going to be the detriment to me. The pitch. We did not hold up. We did not hold up. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Jerry Hill, that was quick. I was trying to read all the umpires, but I could barely get the home plate off before it was time for the next pitch. That's a strike, and the count is now 1-2 against Gardner. Come on, Gardner. Let's get a hit. Outside, 2-2. Let's give the fans a show. Can we, Gardner? Foul on that one off. The count is still 2-2. Had good contact result. It was just a little out of reach. 2-2. Just blew that freaking ball right past me, and that's out number 3. 0 for 1 on the game is Gardner. We got a runner at third with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if we can drive him in with a little boosted at-bat action here. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. On the season, Gardner's having a .347 average, runners in scoring position, so he's just absolutely crushing it in his rookie year. The 1-0. Fouled off. Very late on it. Of course we were. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Just gotta find our pitch and crush it. The 2. Oh, we're getting a lot of nice calls this stream. That was a strike, but it went our way. We have a 3-1 count. Troy Stokes is on deck. That one's gonna be lined into right field. That'll get down for a base hit, so that will score a run, cutting the deficit down by half. It is 2-1. That'll bring up Troy Stokes, who's getting a little boosted action from us. I don't think he'll do anything with it. There's an 0-2 count, runner at first, that being me, and 2 outs. The pitch is going to be grounded into right field, and it'll be a base hit. So, yeah, the stolen base works, and Gardner is in at third with 2 away. Runners at the corner. Gardner's speed is awesome because he just steals bags like no tomorrow.
The center fielder, number 4, Cameron.
Yeah. I don't know why you had to dive, man. You were like 5 centimeters away from the bag. Come on, Maben. Drive me home. The 1-1 to Maben. I wish we could. Nope, Gardner, you freaking idiot. You almost got me because I had pushed up before he went back, but he tried to steal after the fact. I don't know why, but either way, Cameron, you got 2 runners in scoring position. Find a hole. Base hit here. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and the count is now 2-2. Let's see if we can get a hit. That one's going to be line to Sano, who leaps and makes the catch. And we're out of this inning, unfortunately. Still down by 1. Byron Buxton's coming up to the plate, 0 for 2 in the game. Top of the 6th, Twins still lead 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out for Buxton. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is underneath it. He will make the catch, and that's out number 1. Top of the 7th now, Max Kepler is coming up for the Twins. They are still leading 2-1. This offense of ours is just not doing anything today. Nobody on, 1 away for Kepler. The pitch is going to be popped into left field, and Gardner will track that one down for out number 2. Gardner's coming up 1 for 2 on the game with an RBI single, hitting .336 on the season. 4-seam slider and change. Let's see if we can hit one of them. The pitch. Outside. 1-0. It's Josh James. And, of course, he's got the untouchable trait. So this should be fun. The 1-0. Fouled off. We were really early on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. The 1-1. Ooh. That pitch did not get the call I wanted. That is strike 2. Counts 1 and 2. And now Gardner's facing the 1-2 pitch. And that one's going to be popped into center field, but it will be tracked easily by Buxton for out number 1. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Gardner kind of going on a bit of a cold streak, and it hasn't found that power in this stream. But we are in the top of the 9th, leading 3-2. Okay. We got some offensive momentum, and now we have a lead. And that was to be popped to Gardner in left. He's underneath it. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Let's get out of this game, guys, with the dub. Let's do it. And we got to face Eddie Rosario now, who's 0 for 3 on the game. Nobody on, 1 away for the Twins. Still down by 1. The pitch is going to be lined into left field. Gardner is running for it, and he'll make the catch. And Gardner's made the first 2 outs of this 9th inning. Do we get the 3-peat? We do not, but we do get the victory. Tigers take this one at home. Cameron Maben is our player of the game. 3-2 is the final score. Gardner went 1 for 3 with that RBI single. Not much, but at least got an RBI. Next game of the series. Yes, please.
No errors. They left 12 men on base.
All right, we're facing the Twins once again here at home. Getting down to the near stretch end of the season. Whit Merrifield's coming up for Minnesota, leading off, in fact, in the top of the 1st. Nobody on, nobody out. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is tracking it. He'll make the catch. Hopefully he does. Out number 1. All right, we're in the bottom of the second. We're getting a boosted at bat here. Runner at first, 1 away. Bottom of the second, tied at nothing. 4-seam cutter, splitter, and curve is what we're working against today. The pitch, fouled off. Let's go. Let's find it. Let's find a pitch and crush it. The 0-1. Oh, that was something we should have hit. Good timing on it too. That probably, like, if we got the PCI there, that was gone. Anyway, it's 0-2. Inside. Went back to the curveball. Ball 1. Oh, he went back to the curveball for a 3rd time, but that one was a little bit lower. Luckily, we were able to foul it off. He is really liking this curveball today, apparently. The pitch, inside. 93-mile-an-hour fastball, grazing me. We're still on the MLB network. Hell yeah! Got a 2-2 count. Fouled off, so we are staying alive in this at-bat. Just missing these pitches, like always. Working the count. 2-2 once again to Gardner. Oh, he got me on the curve, and I swing and miss, and that's out number 2. Gardner's coming back up 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The Twins lead 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. This pitcher is absolutely going through us. We've only got 1 hit on the game, but he's got a lot of pitches. Let's see if we can work that a little bit more. Or maybe not. That one's drilled into center field. Center fielder's tracking it. He will make the catch. Out number 1. Damn. Thought Gardner may have gotten that one, at least a base hit, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. Max Kepler's coming up. The Twins still lead 1-0. It's the top of the 6th. Nobody on, nobody out. 0-2 count for Max. That one's going to be popped into left field. The center fielder and Gardner are tracking it, and Goodrum makes the catch. Didn't call me off, whatever. Full count for Nelson Cruz. Last time we saw him, he hit one over my head. Let's see if he does it again. The 3-2, 1 out, nobody on, pitch. It's going to be popped into left field, but this time Gardner is going to be able to make the catch. He will. Out number 2. Gardner is coming up, and we are tied 1-1 in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out, nobody on. We are 0 for 2 on the game. Let's see if... damn, same pitcher out there. Okay. That one's going to be lined into right field. The right fielder's tracking it, and he'll make the goddamn catch. Gardner getting no luck on... no sympathy on his hits today. And top of the 9th, we lead 3-2, so repeat of yesterday, except this time Gardner can put it away. 2 outs, 2-1 count, runner at second for the Twins. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is tracking it. He'll make the catch. And that is out number 2. I thought we had 2 outs. I must have misread something, but we won anyway. We won 2 games in this series so far. We went 0 for 3, unfortunately, which sucks, but we're going to have those games sometimes, and it's going to, once again, brush it off and move forward. Find a way out of this cold streak. Back at Comerica Park for one of our final times of the season. Michael Fulmer is on the mound for us. We got a boosted at bat in the bottom of the 1st. Runner at second, 2 away. Lefty on the goddamn mound, of course. 4-seam change, curve, and slider. The pitch. I gotta stop swinging in the dirt. They're just gonna keep swinging. They're gonna keep throwing in the dirt until I stop. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Here is the 1-1 to Gardner. Let's see if we can get this RBI home. 2-1. Rusty Valentine is the home plate umpire today. The 2-1 to Gardner. God damn it. The PCI was... I had the PCI there too, but then I dragged it down. I always expect there to be sudden movement that doesn't happen. 2-2 count, 2 outs the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
2-2 to Gardner once again. And he had me frozen there. Out number 3, another strikeout. Getting sick of these strikeouts. Lead 4-0 though in the bottom of the third. Nobody on, 1 away. Same pitcher out there. The pitch. That one's going to be popped into center field. That one's going to be caught because of course it will. And we are 0 for 2 on the game. Bottom of the 5th, Gardner 0 for 2 with a similar line to last game. 5-3 is the score. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, nobody on. 4-seam slider and change. Can we please get a hit? The pitch. Slider in there. Called a strike. Strike 1. The pitch. Up high. 1-1. 1-1 to Gardner. Fuck.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Well, I did that to myself. The 1-2. That one was drilled into right center field. It is going to the track, to the wall. And Gardner finally with a home run in this stream, number 26 on the season. And that will advance our lead 6-3 here. Whew, looking for a home run, finally got one. I thought I screwed my chances in that at-bat with that ugly slider inside, but luckily we got another chance and we did not miss it that time. Alex Avila's coming up for the Twins in the top of the 7th, runner at second, 1 away. They are still down 6-3, looking to fight back. The pitch is going to be lined into left field. Gardner will make the catch. He'll throw it in. And keeping the runner at second with 2 outs. Still in the top of the 7th with Merrifield's coming up. He has a 1-2 count. Runner still at second. 2 outs this time. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. That one is going to the track, but will die right there. Gardner making the catch. We are out of the inning, still leading 6-3. Nelson Cruz coming up 1 for 3 in this game. He has a 2-1 count. Twins still down by 3. In the top of the 8th, nobody on, 1 away. The pitch to Cruz will be popped into left field, and Gardner will once again be able to get underneath that one to make the catch. Out number 2. Bottom of the 8th, Gardner gets another hitting opportunity in this game. Same pitcher out there. We hit a home run off of him last time. It is still 6-3 because of it. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th, the pitch. Slider, just like last at-bat. Starting out with that slider on the outside part of the zone. Called strike. Strike 1. Up high, 1-1. 26,656 people in attendance to watch us, end our season poorly, but, it is what it is. Should have left that one alone. If it was going to be called a strike, so be it, but I should have left it alone. 1-2. Will be popped into center field. He will be underneath that one to make the catch. Out number 1 in the 8th. We take another one here at home, so at least we're finishing off, at home on a winning note. 1 for 4 Gardner went, but it was a solo shot, and it helped us keep our lead 6-3. That was the final score. Let's get back to the clubhouse, head back onto the road for our last road series of the season. All right, we're back at the clubhouse, or we're back on the plane. We have 92 hits on the season, 16 of them being triples, and 26 of them being home runs. Our road series will consist of Cleveland. Then we will meet up Minnesota to face them one last time in this season. And we swept a team that has 99 wins. God damn, we're just ruining any chance. I'll have to check to see where they sit in the standings. Actually, let's see that. Where does Minnesota stand? Standings. Twins. Oh, they actually they're in our division. Well, would have been nice to have that earlier in the season. All right. Well, either way, we're at least you know, making the Twins feel like crap. All right. Let's just play the next game. And we sat the first game against Cleveland, but we got the dub. We're now going to face Mike Clevenger. We're cleaning up in this game. Let's get to it. Last few games, we've been on a bit of a hot streak. That's not a bad thing. We're hitting 330 on the season. Came down a little bit, but you know what? Still hitting over freaking 330. Can't really mind that. Last 10 games hitting 300. Mike Clevenger looking to keep his solid season intact, and Gardner's looking to put a little dent on it. You know, not a big dent, just a little dent. Mike Clevenger on the mound, 3.80 ERA, 13-8 record, top of the second, nobody on, nobody out. We are leading off. No hits so far in this game for either team, but it's the top of the second. 4-seam slider, curve, change, and 2-seam. So the full arsenal from Clevenger. The pitch is called strike. Strike one. The pitch. I was late on that. That should have been a nice hit. Fuck. Out number one. Next at bat. That's all you got to go do. Bradley Zimmer coming up in the bottom of the second. Cleveland leads 1-0. Here's the pitch from Matthew Boyd. That one's going to be popped into left field. Gardner's right there. He'll make the catch. Out number two. Bottom of the third now. Franmil Reyes coming up 0-for-1 in this game. He has a full count, 2 outs. Runner at first. The full count pitch. The runner's on the move. The pitch is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner's got to find it. He'll make it, and he will make the catch for the final out of the third inning. Still only down by 1. Top of the fourth, nobody on, 2 away. Clevenger's still out there. Looking to hit a single or better. That's the goal here. Let's see. The Detroit, we only have 1 hit so far in this game. Let's see if we can get a hit here. The pitch. And we just screwed ourselves 2 at-bats in a row. Luckily, though, this time it won't come back to bite us. We will get another opportunity. Let's make it happen. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. What's up, kitty cat?
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
The 1-1. Ah, you got me on that one. Good change. All right, come on. Let's get a hit. Ooh, that was a doable pitch. We were early on a freaking slider, though. The pitch. Fouled off. Gardner trying to keep this at-bat alive. He's just not getting the PCI where it needs to be or the timing. Oof. These sliders inside are going to be the death of me. Another 1-2 from Clevenger. Gardner's staying alive, though. Once again, the 1-2. Fuck. I try to get patient, but it's too late. It's too late when I try to get patient. We're still down 1-0. We're going to try to hit a home run here. Clevenger still out there doing his thing. We're still down 1-0. We only have 3 hits on the game. The pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Ah, I was power swinging, but of course he couldn't just give me one good pitch to try to drill. The 1-1. That one is ripped into right field. It is to the track, to the wall, and Gardner has tied this game up and completed the challenge of hitting a home run. He did it. 99.9 mile an hour exit velocity, number 27 on the season for Joey Gardner. He sat back and just drilled it. Both times that I, swung ugly on a slider inside, I'd hit a home run the next at-bat. We were 1 for 3 on the game, but a lefty's on the mound. Oliver Perez, 4-seam, slider, and sinker. Great. And he loves his slider. Oh my god, I hate his delivery already. I already hate his delivery. Not only does he have to be a lefty, but he also has to have one of those janky-ass ugly, stupid deliveries. Slider outside, 1-1. There's 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 8th. We have 16,000 people in attendance at Progressive Field. So nobody really gives a damn about this game. You can just tell out in left field. The pitch. Inside, 2-1. Alright, just find your pitch and swing at it. Whoa. My cat is messing with the dog. The 2-1. Outside. Count is now 3-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Alright, come on. Let's get a hit here. Or let's get a walk. I don't really care. Let's get something and get on base. That one is drilled into right center field. That'll get down in front of the wall for a base hit. Gardner is rounding second, and as tradition, he will go for 3, and he'll get in there. He could have gone in there standing up. It is another triple on the season, number 17 for Joey Gardner. Jonathan Scope, 1 for 3 on the game. He has a 3-0 count, and Gardner 90 feet away. In the top of the 8th, we're tied at 1. Can we advance the lead, or can we get a lead? Not at least on this pitch, because that's going to be ball 4. And that'll bring up Austin Romine. He has an 0-2 count, 1 for 3 on the game. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. So unfortunately, looks like we might drop this game after all. So it's the bottom of the 9th. Francisco Lindor is at the plate. 1 for 3 on the game. Runner at second. 1 out. 1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. That one's going to be popped into left field. Gardner is... Fuck you, Gardner. Fuck you. Literally, that was an easy catch. That's the stupid animations. And we lost. Had Gardner caught it, may have been a different story, but Gardner had to do his stupid wiggly thing. It has to happen at least once a stream. I don't know why he doesn't seem to freaking just plant his feet on those kind of plays. It's like all he had to do is literally just plant his feet. He never does it. I don't understand. I apologize. Everybody has to freaking see that. It's stupid. I'm not trying to do it. I'm trying to catch the damn ball, but it's kind of hard when Gardner doesn't turn around to actually try to catch the damn ball. Regardless of that, we're back at Progressive Field, and we're facing Shane Bieber, as well as the rest of the Cleveland Indians, and he's carrying a full arsenal of pitches as well, because of course he is. Top of the 2nd, we're leading off. The pitch is a fastball, it's going to be called a strike. 0-1. Come on. Throw me a nice pitch. I understand that this is all-star difficulty, but you can throw one down the middle every now and again. I'm just saying. Not saying every pitch, but once or twice a game would be fine by me. The 1-2. 2-2. Earl Hendricks is the home plate umpire for this one. 2-2 pitch coming right now. Little high, but we foul that one off. Count still 2-2. Should be a walk, but whatever. Down low. The count's worked full now. 3-2. Fouled off once again, so we're staying alive here in the top of the 2nd. 7 pitches in this at-bat. That one's going to be popped into center field. We missed it because I could base it off the sound of the bat. It's a routine fly ball to center field. Out number 1. Gardner's coming up 0 for 1 in this game. Top of the 4th, 1 out, nobody on. Still tied at 0. Here's the pitch.
Gardner.
It's 0-1.
I swear, it's every single at-bat. The 0-1. 1-1. Inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here you go.
All right, here's the 2-1 to Gardner. And another pop fly into center field. That will be a routine catch for him. 2nd out. Reyes coming up for the Indians in the bottom of the 4th. Nobody out, or I'm sorry, 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch will be drilled into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Gardner will throw that in. And he's got himself a one-out single. And we're at the top of the 7th. Cleveland's leading 2-0. Shane Bieber still out there. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
All right. Let's just try to play for Pride. Outside 2-0.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The 2-0 to Gardner. That one was crushed into right center field, and that one is gone. A home run for Joey Gardner, number 28 on the season, and that will cut the deficit 2-1 now here late in this game. I love Gardner's celebration. I love it. It shows how excited he is. But we gave a run right back. It is now 3-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Naquin's at the plate, 2 for 3 in the game for the Indians. The pitch will be popped into left field. Gardner's right there. He'll make the catch, out number 1. And as is customary, when it's an obvious loss in the game, we have to play every fielding opportunity that we can before we lose. That one will be popped into very shallow left field. Gardner's tracking it. He will make the catch for the 2nd out. We're in the top of the 9th. There's 1 out, and of course, it's got to be Brad Hand. He's a lefty. Slider being his primary pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Down by 2. 4-seam outside. Ball 1. We're 1 for 3 on the game with that solo shot earlier on, counting for the only run on the game for Detroit. The pitch. That one's going to be dribbled up the line. First base is right there. He'll make the catch, out number 2. And we drop another game to Cleveland, and we are out of here. 1 for 4 on the game. This is tough. Being a Detroit Tiger is tough, guys. It's very tough business. Alright. At least we got our attributes up, so progress those. Power's up over 68. Plate vision's nearing 60. Nearing 58 to be exact. Plate discipline's piss poor. Durability, piss poor. Base running aggressiveness, piss poor. Arm accuracy, okay. Fielding, piss poor. Got to work on all that. Let's see, who do we got next? Alright, let's see how Gardner's card's looking. It's 331, not bad. Might finish the season with 30 home runs. We've got Minnesota, Kansas City, and Chicago to round it all out. Alright, I'm feeling it. We got 3 more series left in this season. Let's play the next appearance. Let's finish this season off with a bang. I'm just skipping all the mini games, getting that power up even further. Gardner's batting 6th in this game. We're now a 71 overall player. Miguel Cabrera still hitting hot in this season with a 349 batting average. Gardner not too far behind with 331. Twins have 100 wins already. Yep. The last time we faced these guys, we swept them. Not that it means anything, but let's try to sweep them again. This time on their turf. We are live from Target Field to take on the Minnesota Twins, who will be going on to the playoffs to get spanked by the Yankees, probably. Nelson Cruz is coming up in the bottom of the 1st. Nobody out, of course. Runners at the corners. I feel a 3-run shot's coming, so Gardner's just going to get ready to look over his head. The pitch. Nope, it's not actually be a shot, but it will be an RBI probably. Yeah, it's an RBI. He is in there. So he got the sac fly. Minnesota leads 1-0, but luckily it wasn't a 3-run shot. I was fearful it would be. All right, Gardner's coming up, leading the Tigers with 28 home runs on the season. We got a runner at 2nd with 1 out here in the top of the 2nd. We're going to look to drive him home. Jake Odorizzi's on the mound. 4-seam, cutter, splitter, and curve. Let's see if he can give me a pitch that I can tie this game with. Ooh. Every pitcher I face just seems to have extremely incredible curveballs. The 0-1. Ooh, we were on top of that one, but drilled it foul.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And we're early in this count, and we're early 0-2. The pitch. Fouled off that cutter. Trying to get this average up a little bit before the season comes to an end. That's my goal here. Foul that, or not foul. Why am I saying shit that doesn't even make sense? Right, come on.
Time. Let's go right here.
Oof, staying alive. Just gotta find the pitch and drill it. How do you miss that? Swing and a miss. Gardner getting a lot of strikeouts in this stream, and I'm not liking it, because it's definitely more so than I've had, like, all season. Like, within a single stream. Or at least it's more consistent, I don't know. It's just, there's been a lot of strikeouts, and I'm not liking it. Got that catch. That's out number 1. Top of the 5th, we're down 2-0 now, because that's just how this game works. Nobody on, 1 away here for the Tigers. The pitch. Curveball inside. Ball 1. Last 3 games, Gardner's hit 3 solo shots. See if he can make it 4. Can't throw me a good off-speed pitch when I'm expecting it, can you? The 1-1. Fuck me with these goddamn fastballs. These are easy pitches, and I'm missing every single fucking one of them. That one's lined into left field. That will be getting down for a base hit. Wow, we got a hit. Thank freaking goodness. Top of the 5th, we can at least say we got ourselves a single. That was a hanging curve. Could have been drilled. Instead, it's just a single. That'll bring up Troy Stokes Jr. 0 for 1 on the game. He has a 1-1 count. Runner at first and 1 out in the top of the 5th. The pitch is going to be lined to the shortstop in very shallow left field because my teammates suck. I need better teammates next season because I definitely know I'm not getting traded, but can I at least have some teammates that will do well? Like, keep Miggy, but, like, get rid of 90% of everybody else. That one's going to be grounded to 3rd. He'll throw over to 1st, and that will be caught for the final out of the inning. All right, Gardner's got a boosted at-bat. We are tied in the top of the 7th at 2. Nobody on, or nobody out, 1 on. Odorizzi's still out there. Let's see if we can get another hit. The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ooh, we got lucky on that one. That's a called ball, and that could have been a strike. Should have been a strike. The 1-0. Grounded to 2nd. That's an easy double play.
He's out.
But Gardner gets one more opportunity to try to get a hit here and possibly try to get the Detroit Tigers the lead before the bottom part of this inning. Josh James is the pitcher. Let's see what he brings. Down low, ball 1. Gardner's leading off this inning. That one's going to be lined into right field. That will get down at the track. It'll bounce off the wall. Gardner is going around 2nd. He is going for 3. Can he get in there? This is crazy. The throw in time. Damn it. Gardner looking for a triple. Could not get it. And we are in extra innings. Leading by 1. Top of the 10th. 2 runners on. 2 outs. Corey Guerin is the pitcher. Gardner's 2 for 4 in this game. Almost had a triple in his last at-bat. Change up on the outside part of the zone. Fouled off. We have a 346 average of runners in scoring position this season. Here's the pitch. God damn it.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
Well, it should be 1-1, and instead it's 0-2. The pitch popped into the shortstop's glove. Final out. Keep the lead, please. We haven't secured the win yet. Whit Merrifield's coming up 2 for 4 on the game. Runner at first, 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Here's the pitch. It is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner, you better not screw this one up. Make the catch. Second out.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
And we take the victory in Minnesota. 3-2 is the final score. Gardner went 2 for 5 with a double and a single. Just keep it moving.
Victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Here we are back at Target Field against the Twins. They have Devin Smeltzer on the mound with a 2.42 ERA. Lefty, of course, as well. 3-1's a score. Minnesota leads. Leading off the inning is Gardner, I think. Yep. Nobody on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-0-1. Fouled off. Gardner's really good at fouling them off. Let's see if we can actually hit the ball fair right now. The 0-2. Fouled off once again. Gardner's really good at that. Can he hit it fair? The 0-2 coming once again to Joey Gardner. He's really good at that too. Don't know why this is happening all of a sudden now. Gardner just wants to end the season hot. Instead, he is as ice cold as you could possibly be. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped into left field. That'll be caught for the second out. It's bottom of the fourth. Williams Astudillo's coming up. 0 for 1 on the game. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch will be lined into left field. Gardner will make the catch, and he will get out of this inning. Still down 3-1. Top of the fifth, nobody on, nobody out. I don't really care about these challenges because I'll fill both of them anyway. Smelter's still out there in the top of the fifth, still leading in this game. Oh my God! I literally know what's gonna happen every time, and if do the same shit every single time. Outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Joey Gardner. Can you please just throw a couple pitches inside the zone? That'd be great. Thank you. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Let's get a pitch. Let's get a hit. Outside, 3-2. I really cannot stress how much I hate lefty-lefty matchups. The 3-2 to Gardner. Down low, and we'll take our walk. That's a lot more positive than, all our other at-bats. We're boosting our at-bat for Troy Stokes, so we have an opportunity to steal a base. I feel like Smeltzer will probably smell that one coming. He does, and that was an off-speed pitch. But Gardner still was able to get in there because he didn't catch the ball. Good shit. All right, Stokes, you got me at second now. The 0-2 to Stokes. Gardner's going for third. That one will be grounded to short. He'll throw to first. He will be in time, but Gardner comes around to score, and the lead has been cut down 3-2 now. Gardner making the game closer with his speed. Homer Bailey is on the mound. 4-seam splitter, slider, and knuckle curve. Here's the pitch. Every time I expect something different. I'm insane. I expect different results from the same shit. Oh, these pitches, why do they break so good? Like, right as soon as I go to swing, that's when it looks like it's good, and then by the time I'm going through the motion of swinging, that's when you know immediately. It's like, nope, that was definitely not the pitch to swing at. Another ugly at-bat for Gardner. Base is loaded for Marwin Gonzalez. Gets a hit here, breaks this one wide open. We get the out here. We have a chance to tie this one up. This one's popped into left field. Gardner, don't screw this up. Thank you. Final out of the inning. We don't get the opportunity to try to take a lead. We lose this game. 3-2 is the final score. Let's keep it moving. Back at Target field definitely hasn't been as fruitful as our last series against the Twins, but we'll at least try to end it on a good note. Jose Barrios is our opposing pitcher today. Nelson Cruz is on the mound. Minnesota, of course, leads 1-0 already. Bottom of the first, 1 out, 0-2 count for Cruz. The pitch will be lined into left field. Gardner's racing, and he'll make the catch for the second out. Bottom of the first, Twins now lead 3-0 because, of course, 2 outs, nobody on for Max Kepler. The pitch will be popped to Gardner. Doesn't have to move too far. He'll make the catch, and we're out of the first. Top of the second now. Gardner's leading off. No, he's not. He's batting 6th in this game. Nobody on, 1 out. 4-seam slurve, 2-seam, and change. The pitch from Barrios.
0-1's the count.
I gotta stop swinging at those pitches. I'm just giving him ammunition to keep throwing there. That one is drilled down the right field line. It is going to be caught. Second out. I feel my soul just like sucking out of my body every time I play this game. Now it's 3-2. This one's going to be popped into left field. Gardner's going to get underneath that one, make the catch. Second out is made. Bottom of the second still. Jesus, they can't give us enough fielding opportunities, can they? 2-2 to Avila. This one's going opposite field, and of course it wasn't where the shift was, because why would we have it set that way? Throw that one in, and he's got a 2-out double. And we're still in the second inning. Whit Merrifield's coming up now, 0 for 1 in the game. And that one's going to be drilled into left field. Gardner, please get me out of this inning. Thank you. Final out is made. Please, no more fielding opportunities for at least a couple at-bats. All right, we're getting an at-bat here. It's a boosted one. Jose Barrios still out there. Runner at first, 1 out in the top of the fourth. 3-2 is the score. Let's see if we can get a hit here. Slurve looked at, strike 1. Last 10 games, we scored 8 runs. Damn, not bad. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. The 0-2 to Gardner. Up high once again, 1-2. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Check that one. Full count now. Runner at first. I'll take a walk. I don't really care. 3-2 to Gardner. Fouled off. We're staying alive in this one. Making Barrios work a little bit. Full pitch. Looked at, ball 4. And that will put runners at first and second now with 1 out. Troy Stokes had a home run earlier in the game. He has a 1-2 count with 2 runners on, 1 out in the top of the fourth. The pitch! Swung on and missed. Of course it would be that way. Stokes gotta disappoint me every time. All right, Nico, you hit a home run your last at-bat. You are 1 for 1 in this game. You have 2 runners on, 2 outs in the top of the fourth, down by 1. That one is a pop-up to third. He's underneath it. He'll make the catch, and we are out of this inning, still down 3-2. Gardner's coming up in the top of the 6th, still down 3-2. Barrios still out there. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. The 1-0 to Gardner. Up high, 2-0. Fouled off. Outside, counts 3-1. Barrios doesn't want to pitch to Gardner today. 3-1. Lined into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. So Gardner gets a 2-out single here in this 6th inning. Hoping that our team could come through. Troy, you have another opportunity. You're at a 1-1 count, but managed to steal the base. Don't really see the whole point in this, but I'll do it anyway. We're going to be out. Throw down to second in time, and we are out because the manager, every time you tell me to steal the base, that's when the pitcher knows I'm going to steal the base. 2-2 count, forget Pavin Smith, and guess what? The Twins are adding on to their lead. 4-2 is the score now in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch popped into left field. We're underneath that one. We'll make the catch, and we're out of this 6th inning, not giving up much more than a run. Nelson Cruz coming up with 2 runners on, 1 out, 0 for 3 on the game, setting up a perfect 3-run shot opportunity here. The pitch will be popped into shallow left field. Gardner's tracking it. He'll make the catch. He throws it in a second just to scare him a little bit. Second out. Top of the 8th, we're down by 2, but we have no runners to try to score. So, yeah, I don't think this game's going to be much better. Not even going to bother reading off the pitches. I see a primary slider, which means that I am fucked.
0-1.
Especially if I'm swinging like that.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Ball 1. 33,000 people in attendance for this slaughter. Not even though it doesn't look like that on paper, it is a slaughter. The 1-1. Down low. Come on. Let's get a hit. Let's go 2 for 3 in this game. Better than 1 hit. That was a pitch that we should have hit. Late on it. Story of my life. The 2-2. That's going to be blooped into left field. The shortstop's going to make the catch, of course. Out number 3. Please be end of the game. Come on. Oh, we got a lead, so I guess that makes up for it. I was just going to skip right through the rest of it. I was like, let's just get out of this game. Byron Buxton's the last at-bat for the Twins because we are going to make this catch, and we take the W. I'm surprised. I didn't have faith in my team one bit. But we got the victory. Final score, 6-4. Gardner went 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. His performance in the hitting is not going too well to end the season. Got a couple more series before the season comes to a close, so hoping for a couple more home runs here. I want at least 30 in the rookie year. That would be absolutely savage. Who do we have next? We got Kansas City, and then it's Chicago. 2 more series left in the season. Let's just keep it rolling. Let's see. Haven't gotten any. Let's get some beef with the fucking Royals going. Nick Heath or Brad Keller. I'm gonna go after Brad. Send some banter. We have a record to back it up. Yeah, we're eliminated from the postseason, dude. Let's just go with this one. Gonna get some. All right, we sat the first game and we lost, and another lefty to face. Yay! These lefties, I swear, they just come up. It's only for when I'm playing as a freaking lefty. Last 10 games, Gardner's hitting below 300, so that's the first time that's happened in a while. Twins absolutely just ran away with this with the standings this year. All right, we're in Kansas City, Missouri, taking on the Royals. The Royals have a worse record than us, which means that they're going to destroy us this series. As you saw, they already have 1 game up on us in this series. We're going to try to drive in a run here. 1 out, 2 on, top of the first, looking for an early lead here. Andrew Heaney is on the mound with that sinker ball. Here's the pitch. What do I got to do to get the PCI on it? Damn. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Gardner hitting .330 on the season. Looking to get an RBI here, if possible. The 1-1. It's getting fucking laughable. We're just missing it every goddamn time. It's not like I don't know what the hell to use the PCI for. I did it all of 19, and I don't know. It's getting ridiculous, though. The pitch to Ryan O'Hearn is going to be drilled into left field. Gardner's got to find it. He'll... Fucking moron. And that'll score a run, because Gardner can't fucking find, can't find the ball. Doesn't know the difference between his fucking ball and in his asshole. That's an error. It's 4-1.
The batter, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Catch it. Good job. We're out of this inning. Boosted at bat, top of the third. Andrew Heaney still out there. 2 runners on, nobody out. Similar situation to last time, except this time. Fucking! Oh, man. I knew it eventually I would break on that one. That was it. That was the curveball that made me lose my shit. Oh, man. I gotta stop doing that. The 1-1 to Gardner. Outside, 2-1.
Come on, let it fly. That's ball 3.
Ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Where's my pitch gonna be? The 3-1. Ball 4. Loaded the bases. Nobody out. Pass it on to Scope, who's got an 0-2 count. So he's either going to strike out, hit into a double play, so not much better than I would have done. The 0-2. That one's going to be popped into left field. That'll be caught. And advances nobody.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
0-1 count for CJ Crone. 1 for 1 in the game. Bases loaded. 1 out. Pitch. It's going to be up. There's an out and a double play. Nope, we actually got back in time. Incredible. Jake Rogers coming up. 0-2 count. Bases loaded. We had nobody out with bases loaded. Now we got this. And now we got nobody home because of it. I hate this team. Alright, still down by 3. Salvador Perez is at the plate for the Royals. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be drilled into left field. Gardner is getting underneath it, hopefully. Doesn't fall on his ass this time. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Top of the 5th. We have a boosted at bat, but this game's all but over.
Joey Gardner.
Foul. Come on, let's at least try to finish on a positive note. Something. Inside, that's in the dirt. Runner doesn't go anywhere.
Wait for your pitch up there.
All the momentum Gardner had is gone. Don't know where it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I gotta stop fucking swinging at stupid-ass pitches. That's what I gotta do. The 1-2.
Let her fly right here.
1-2 once again. That one's lined into right field. That'll get down for a base hit, and the right fielder will bobble it. Won't advance the runner much further than second, but hey, 2 runners on, nobody out in the top of the 5th, down by 5. How did that count as an error? Hold up. I want to see this one over again. It bounced! How do I not get credit for the single there? On a fielding error? On a deflected hit? Did I get the hit? I don't know what the hell that means now. Game log, Gardner, fielding error. So I didn't get a freaking hit? It literally bounced. Yeah, 0 for 2. You are kidding me. Looking at this one more time. I will show you already again. Look at, you see the ball? There it is. See, look at with the Major League logo. Look what happens. bounces. It bounced. That is a single. Regardless of where Gardner is, where the other runner is, that ball hit the ground before coming in contact with freaking Starling. It bounced. Why it didn't count as a single and an error is beyond me. But Gardner is a little fed up with the scoring judge right now because that scoring judge is drunk as shit. Swing and a miss by Jonathan Scope. My teammates really like to see me die inside.
Now batting.
CJ Crone, 2-2 count, 1 out. I only wonder what's going to happen here. The pitch. It's going to be lined into right field. That'll get down for a base hit, actually. Okay. Won't score any runs, but hey, we got bases loaded once again. Can we not screw it up this time? Jake Rogers, especially. 0-1 count, 1 for 2 on the game. He's getting the boosted at bat with bases loaded, 1 out, down by 5. The pitch. That one's going to be lined into left field. The left fielder will he'll miss it. That one's going to the wall. That will score at least 2. Gardner is grounding third. He'll head home. It'll score 2. Lead is cut down 6-3 now here in the top of the 5th. All right, Ryan O'Hearn's coming up in the bottom of the 5th. The lead is now only 6-4 for Kansas City. Nobody on, nobody out, leading off in the 5th. Kyle Funkhauser lines this one into left field. Gardner makes the catch. Out number 1. Top of the 6th. The lead, or the deficit's cut down to 1. 6-5 is the score. Jesse Hahn's on the mound. We have a runner at second. 1 out. Try to bring him home. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
Okay. I just assume I'll never figure out the PCI again. That one's lined over the second baseman into the right center field, so I guess I figured it out there. That one's going to be an RBI triple for Gardner. Another triple on the season for Joey Gardner. Number 18 on the season. That ties the game up at 6. Jonathan Scope has a full count, trying to get the lead here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. That one's to be grounded up the middle into center field, and it's a base hit. It will bring home Gardner. And the center fielder bobbled the ball, but Scope's happy with his 1 base. Ryan O'Hearn's coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Detroit's leading 7-6. O'Hearn's 0 for 3 on the game. He has a runner at second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It is going to be lined into shallow left field. The shortstop couldn't get there. We're throwing home. Good arm. Gardner's coming up, having a boosted at-bat in the top of the 7th. We are tied at 7. Runner at first, 2 outs. Heath Philmeyer is the pitcher. 4-seam slider, change, and curve. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 to Joey Gardner. It is going to be held up so we can throw over to first. Of course, got to throw over to first. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1.
Outside.
The 1-1 to Joey Gardner is underway. Grounded to first. That's what he did with the fastball right down the middle that he squared up. He grounded it to first. Final out. Gardner gets another at-bat in this game, and it's against the lefty, because of course it is. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 9th, tied at 9. The pitch, and it's a sidearm lefty, if it couldn't get worse. The 1-0. Grounded into right field. It is a base hit.
Find the ball. Yeah, that ball is hit hard. Good job.
Bam. That will bring up Jonathan Scope. Managed to steal the base, which means I will stay right where I am for the next pitch because I know what happens when the manager wants me to steal. The pitcher's not going to allow it. Because the opposing pitcher and manager are just like on the same radio wave apparently. Because every time the manager tells me to steal the base, the pitcher's like, all right, he's going to steal. But we stole there, so we got it. Scope's got a 2-0 count. Runner at second. 2 outs. Gardner's going for third. The pitch is going to be swung on and missed. The throw down to third. Not in time. So Gardner's now 90 feet away from scoring with 2 outs. Scope, get a base hit. Let's take the lead. The 2-1. That one's going to ground it up the middle into center field. It is a base hit. Detroit will take the lead here in the top of the ninth. 10-9 is the score. Will it be enough to win us the game? It does. We take the victory in Kansas City. What a freaking slug, just a slugfest. Absolute slugfest.
10 runs, 18 hits, 2 errors. They left 21 runners on base.
Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. We're close to the end of the season. Danny Duffy, a lefty. Hey. 4-seam slider, change, curve, and 2-seam. Runner at first in the top of the first. 2 outs. Nobody scored until now. That one is drilled, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot for Joey Gardner. And that will give Detroit an early 2-0 lead. Number 29 on the season. Gardner's one shy of hitting 30 home runs in his rookie campaign. 2-2 count for Chase Busher. This one's going to be lined into left field. Gardner will make the catch, and that's out number 2. Top of the second, we lead 5-0 now. Gardner 1 for 1 with that 2-run shot in his first at-bat. Runner at first, 2 away. Same situation as last time. This time, though, it's not a tie game. We lead by a lot. Held up. Throw down to first. Don't know what that was all about. Last game, Gardner went 2 for 5 with a triple. Yeah, this time got a home run, and they caught him. He's out. See you in the next inning, Danny. Gardner coming up in the top of the third now. Danny Duffy's still out there. Fresh inning now, leading off. Nobody on, nobody out. Still up by 5. Here's the pitch. Damn it. The 0-1 to Joey Gardner. Down low, 1-1.
1-1. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Here's the pitch to Gardner. Outside, 2-1.
That's out. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here's the 2-1 to Gardner. Oof. Someday I'll get those. Someday. 2-2 to Gardner coming up against Danny Duffy. Getting close to the end of the season. Popped into nowhere. It's a pop up to the third baseman. He'll make the catch. First out. Bottom of the third, Jonathan Shatner is coming up with a 188 batting average. Nobody on, 2 away. The pitch will be drilled into left field. Gardner's right there. He'll make the catch, and we are out of the third. Gardner coming up 1 for 2 in this game. Still 5-0. Jake Kalish is the new pitcher, and of course he's a lefty. 4-seam slider, change, and 2-seam. That one's another ugly pop-up that we shouldn't have made. It's a... Yeah, I'm just going to stay. Out number 2. Or no, that was the final out. Never mind. Boosted at-bat in this at-bat. Top of the 7th, runners. 2 runners in scoring position for against Jesse Hahn. Let's get a hit. Hits, 2 runs. Oh, we held up, Bump. You didn't even check, you little prick.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
The 0-1. Grounded to the first baseman. He'll throw home. The throw off the line. And it will be a fielder's choice and maybe an error. I'm not really sure how many things will go into it. Either way, it is 6-0 now. Runners at the corners, 0-2 count for Jonathan Scope, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Gardner's going for second. That one's be grounded to short. The throw to first. Oh, he didn't throw over, you prick. I was hoping I could steal third, like usual. But we lead 7-0 anyway, so I don't really care too much about what's going to happen here. Cam Gallagher is coming up to the plate, 0 for 2 in this game. 2-1 count, nobody out, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, here's the pitch. It's going to be popped into left field. Gardner's underneath that one. He will make the catch for out number 1. Top of the 9th, Gardner gets one more at bat. We are 1 for 4 in this game. It's been an ugly game besides that home run. 1 out, runner at first. See if we can advance our lead even further. Foul. I swear, I'm the only one that can miss so many fastballs down the middle in a row. Like, I've missed so many. That one's lined into right field. That'll get down for a base hit, so we're staying alive. Get another hit in this game. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. 1 for 3 on the game. He has a 1-2 count. 2 runners on, 1 away. I mean, insurance runs are not necessary, but more than welcome. That's going to be a pop fly to left field. Miggy, you can get back. Yeah, I'm like, you can get back. It was known like 10 minutes ago that it was going to be caught. CJ Crone getting a boosted at bat as a 2-2 count. 2 outs, 2 runners on, leading by 7. The pitch is going to be blooped to the first baseman in shallow right field. It'll be caught for the final out. What's up, Miggy? How you doing? Final out. We at least got to get a couple defensive reps in before this game comes to a wrap. It is 7-0, bottom of the 9th. Bobby Witt Jr. is coming up. This one's going to be popped into left field. Gardner's right there. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. And we take the W here in Missouri. We got 1 more game against the Royals. 4 more games on the... Never mind. We sat the final game of the series, so we've got 3 games left on the season, all of which are at home against Chicago. Let's finish off the rookie campaign for Joey Gardner. Unfortunately, it won't result in any playoff success, but you know, can't always ask for what you want. There it is, Chicago. Literally, we were like equals with them this year. Let's play it. Let's just get right to it. Let's see, batting cage. Plate vision, always would love for that to go up. Not playing the mini game right now. Got our plate vision up to 59. Gardner is cleaning up. Ronaldo Lopez is the opposing pitcher for today's matchup. Let's get to it. The final home series, the final series of the 2020 season for the Detroit Tigers. The final series for the rookie season of Joey Gardner, who has absolutely killed it in his rookie season. How many times can I say that? Let's finish off hot. We are 1 home run shy of 30 in our rookie year. Hopefully we make that happen. Jordan Zimmerman is on the mound for us. Edwin Encarnacion, he's hit a couple home runs over my head this season. He has 2 outs, runner at first, 2-1 count in the top of the first. The pitch will be popped into left field. Gardner is tracking it in front of the track. He'll make the catch, and that's the final out of the inning. Still in the field, it is now the top of the second. Yasmani Grandal, 260 batting average coming up. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be popped to the third baseman, shifted all the way to short. He'll make the catch, and we are out of the second inning. Gardner will be leading off in the bottom of the second. Here he is, Ronaldo Lopez versus Gardner. 4-seam slider, change, and curve. 332 batting average for Gardner. Let's see what he can make happen here. Strike. 1 home run shy of 30. I want that 30th home run. Let's get it. We have 3 games to do it. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2 to Joey Gardner is coming. And that's how you screw me up. Bottom of the 4th now, but we get a boosted at bat. Runner at first, nobody out. Tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Lined into right field. That'll be a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time. Gotta worry whenever Mickey's is running because he's slow as molasses. That will bring up Austin Romine, who has a 1-2 count, nobody out, and 2 runners on. The pitch. It's going to be dribbled to the pitcher. He'll only have the play at first. Out number 1, but now we have 2 runners in scoring position. Let's get this lead. Joel Lugo coming up. 2-2 count, 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Come on, let's get us a lead here. The pitch. Going to be popped into center field. I'm just going to get back because Mickey's not going on that one. Out number 2. That'll bring up Troy Stokes Jr., who hit a home run in his last at-bat. Can he find some more RBIs right now? 0-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch is going to be grounded to short. The throw to first will be in time. And we are out of this inning, still tied 1-1. Top of the 6th now, score still 1-1. This game is flying by. Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 in this game. The pitch. This one's going to Gardner in left field, making the catch. Out number 2. Bottom of the 6th, Chicago took a 3-1 lead in the half inning. Runner at first, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Ronaldo Lopez still out there. Gardner's 1 for 2 in the game. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Joey Gardner. Fouled off. Come on, let's get number 30 on the season. Up high, 2-1. It's kind of like begging the game, like, give me that one, give me that one. Here's the 2-1. Counts 2-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
Outside, barely. 3-2 count. Full count, runner at first. What's he going to throw here? Threw another fastball that I missed yet again. Out number 2. Like, I should have like 40 home runs at the rate I'm getting these fastballs, and I'm missing every single last one of them. Yasmani Grandal coming up 0 for 2 in the game. The pitch will be drilled into left center field. Gardner's tracking it. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Bottom of the 8th, we're tied at 3. Jimmy Cordero is the new pitcher for Chicago. Nobody out, or I'm sorry, nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. He's a sinker ball pitcher, because of course he is. Ball 1. 32,771 people in attendance for our second or third to last game on the year. Here's the 1-0. Strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Come on, I want number 30. Can we get it in this game? Stop swinging at those pitches, please. Stop swinging at those pitches. Stop swinging at those pitches. I gotta keep drilling into my head because I can't seem to figure it out. 2-2.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Fouled off. Still 2-2.
Hey, like you get up there, huh?
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Two once again to Joey Gardner. Outside, full count.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
The 3-2 to Gardner.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. Taking our base. That'll bring up Austin Romine, who's 0 for 3. He has a full count, 1 out. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. That one's be grounded to the pitcher. He'll throw over to first in time. Gardner's over at third. 2 outs. All right, Joel, you just need to find a hole. You have a 3-1 count. Find a hit right up the middle. I score. The pitch. Ball 4. That'll put runners at the corners with 2 outs. Bring up Troy Stokes, who's had a pretty good game. He's 2 for 3 on the game. 2-2 count, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Tied at 3. The pitch. That one's going to be blooped to the second baseman in right field. He'll make the catch, and we are still tied at 3. And we wind up losing this one at home, 4-3. Tough. Should have won that game. Let's get to our second to last game on the year.
They left 8 men on base.
Facing Chicago once again here at home. Matthew Boyd's on the mound for us. Tim Anderson's leading off the game for Chicago. Got a full count. Nobody on, nobody out.
Tim Anderson.
The pitch. It's going to be popped into left field right in front of Gardner. He'll right underneath that one to make the catch. Out number 1. Still the top of the first. Yoan Moncada coming up with a .263 batting average. 1-1 count. Nobody on. 1 out. The pitch. That one's going to be even further in front of Gardner. And Gardner will once again make the catch, making the first 2 outs of the game. And looks like we'll be making off the first 3 outs of the game. The game felt like doing that to me today. The pitch is going to be blasted into left field. That one's going to the track, but will die right there. Gardner making the catch. All 3 outs in the top of the first, so we're out of the inning. Bottom of the first, we have a runner at first. 2 outs. We are facing Lucas Giolito. 4-seam circle change, slider, and 12-6 curve. The pitch. Good pitch. 18 triples, leading the American League in that category. I mean, unsurprisingly, he's just having a godlike amount of triples this year. Missing that fastball. Pop up into right field. That'll be the final out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion coming up. I guess we're going to be making the first 4 outs of the game, unless this one is going over my head. The pitch is going to be popped into left field. Gardner's right there, and they are really liking left field today. Getting that fielding stat up as best we can today. Top of the third, Tim Anderson once again feeling like going to left field. Still tied, 0-0. Nobody on, 1 away. The pitch. That one's going to be popped into left field. Gardner's right there. He'll make the catch, and the fielding stats keep going up in this game. Bottom of the third, we have 2 runners on, 2 away. Boosted at bat. Let's get a hit.
Gardner.
That one did not come down enough. I'm disappointed in myself. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. All right, come on, let's finish this season strong. Let's do it. Ah, oh, you bitch, umpire. That should have been a ball. I hate you, ump. The 1-2 to Gardner. Fouled off, staying alive.
There you go, left line.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. That's like 6 or 7 strikeouts in this stream. I'm not liking it at all. Giolito still out there. Bottom of the 6th. Nobody on, 2 away. Still 0-0. Inside, ball 1. The 1-0. I'm getting no luck right now. Absolutely none. The 1-1. You bitch. Like, you are literally a bitch, Lucas.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-2. You fucking cunt. I hate you, Lucas. You fucking burn in hell. We're looking to drive in a run here. It's still 0-0. Jojo Romero's the pitcher. Bases loaded. 1 out. Hit here. We get the lead. Inside, ball 1. Walk here. We get the lead. Fly ball. Deep enough. We get the lead. 1-0. Inside, 2-0. 33,000 people in attendance. for our second to last game on the season. The pitch. Swung on and missed.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Hey, let her rip.
The
Let her
2-1. Fouled off. 2-2.
No one better. Clutch up right now, babe.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
And Gardner looking like absolute dog shit this game. 3 strikeouts in this game. And we get another opportunity somehow. Bottom of the 10th, still 0-0. 3 strikeouts on the game, 0 for 4 in total. Gardner's average coming down late in the season. When we were trying to build it up, it winds up going down. 328 batting average, run into scoring position. I don't think that's right because that's our exact batting average. And I know that we're not hitting every at-bat with the runner in scoring position.
Clutch up right here.
No one better. Clutch up
We're
right
1-1.
here. Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
That one's going to be dribbled to second. That will only be to first. There's 2 outs. But still unable to drive in a run. And we get fielding. I'm going to skip the fielding.
Now batting.
Next appearance. I don't really care. Yep, we lost. Oh, no, we won. Cool. All right, we got the victory at home. Final game. Let's get to it. Gardner went 0 for 5, and we don't even get to play the last game of the season. What kind of bullshit's that? It's like, oh, yeah, thanks for, for filling in for our injured-ass team all year, but, yeah, you're not playing the last game of the season. That's not how I wanted this to end at all. Gardner going 0 for 5, looking like absolute dog shit. It's frozen at 29 home runs. It wasn't a bad year. We had a great rookie season for Joey Gardner. Looking at the total stats, he played 87 games, 315 at-bats, scored 55 runs, 103 hits, 8 doubles, 18 triples, 29 home runs, 75 RBIs, 13 walks, strikeouts 55, 8 stolen bases, caught stealing 5 times, got to work on that. Slugging was 743. Sacrifice flies, we only had 2, apparently. Ground and double play, we had 2. Hit by pitches, we had 2. Intentional walks, 1. What was our WAR? We had a 4.6 WAR in our rookie year. That is what you call domination. Let's sim postseason. We obviously didn't make it. The Athletics defeated the Nationals in the 2020 World Series. Is that right? Well, that's something else. So, looking at the awards, look at the players of the month. Gardner had Rookie of the Month, June, July, and August. Pavin Smith took it away from me in the last month, but screw you, Pavin, because I'm pretty sure Gardner still took Rookie of the Year. Let's go to awards. Oh, they haven't. Rookie of the Year. Gardner is indeed Rookie of the Year for the year 2020. That is what you like to see. Looking at the league leaders, Gardner obviously led the league in triple. Oh, they don't show that anymore. Whatever. All right, let's begin the offseason and see what the offseason holds for us. Look at all these pitchers. Ivan Nova called it a career at 34 due to his torn labrum. That's unfortunate. He was actually killer in Double-A. All right, Jay Happ retired. Eric Kratz retired. I'm looking at players that kind of pop up a little bit. Alex Gordon retired due to mobility. Yikes, he came down a lot. Mike Fiers retired. Wei-Yin Chin. Jeff Mathis. Cole Hamels. Just kind of go through the rest of it as quickly as possible. Tim Tebow retired. Tim Tebow, 33 years old, said, you know what, screw this. I ain't doing this shit no more. See what Joey Gardner's doing, and if I can't be like Gardner, I don't want to be here. I'm going to go back to football. XFL. And here are, Curtis Granderson called it a career. All right, well, there's all that. Let's see. Any Hall of Fame inductees? No, sir. And let's sim the offseason. View offers. 8 years, $66 million is what the Tigers are offering. I'm willing to do 1 year at 8.4. No, I'm not doing more than 1 year. Listen, I'll take a cut. $8 million's 1 year. No, I'm not doing 1 year. You're gonna listen to me. I am giving compromise. I'm not doing 4 years. I'll do... No. Yeah, what are you gonna do? How about, okay, 2 years, $16.5 million. No, I'm not taking 4 years. Look, I'll give you a club option for a 3rd year. How about that? Yeah, you've lost your patience. You think I give a crap? I'll keep freaking clicking this so you either tell me to piss off or whatever. Fine. You want me to sign your stupid contract? I'll sign your stupid contract. Give me your fucking deal. But I'm going to be a little pissed off. I'm going to be looking for a trade. And I want a 4-year deal. Okay. John, you better get me traded. Alright, sounds like a good idea. Let's just get through it. Yeah, I understand how it works. Okay, yeah, I'm stuck. Kinda. Okay, arbitration. I didn't mean to click that. I know what arbitration is. Alright, I got it. Yes, I would love to update you. Get me out of Detroit, because they signed me a 4-year deal. I don't like it. I'd like to take my talents elsewhere. I know I'm not going to have much say, but let's see what happens. Can Gardner start 2021 on a new team? He will not. We are in spring training 2021. Let's take a look at the team. Matthew Boyd, Zach Godley. So we picked a couple picking some people up. Michael Fulmer came back. Spencer Turnbull came back. Danny Norris came back. So more or less the same, except for Zach Godley being the newest addition. John Gant, newest add. Our bullpen's looking pretty brutal. Joe Jimenez still out there for us. Melvin Adon has also come along for a ride. Miguel Cabrera came back. Let's see. Yep, that's all the same. That seems all normal. Jimmy Govern. Lugo lost his spot to some asshat. Oh boy, we actually have competition now with Corey Dickerson in the helm. Left fielder Corey Dickerson came over to Detroit. That will help out a little bit. Let's see, we still got most of our team in order. It's gonna be interesting to see where we wind up. Let's just skip through spring training and see if anything happens. Yeah, I know I wasn't traded. If I was traded, I would have been traded. Alright, let's definitely get this, get contact and plate vision up. First baseman. They keep moving me back to first base. I guess I'm going to first baseman now. Respectfully, I don't feel good about this. I'm a first baseman. We're absolutely getting killed in the spring training. Yikes. Advanced to regular season, and we're at opening day 2021. Looking at my player, we're now apparently in a first baseman, and we have a 4-year deal on the books with the Tigers. So it's going to be an interesting time. Corey Dickerson taking over my spot, you little bastard. I'll take it over back. I'll take it back over shortly. Don't you worry. I'll be there for ya. But that will be the next stream we do will be when we start the 2021 season. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, smash the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.